development, so what you see here may be subject to change. Okay, we're 29 turns into this particular campaign, and as you can see from the overview map, we've fully conquered our starting province of the Silver Road, and we've returned the goblin-infested dwarf holds of Death Pass province to their rightful owners, i.e. us. We've secured strong treaties with our fellow dwarfen clans of Karak Azul, Barakvar and Zufbar, who've helped us successfully divide and push back the various greenskin tribes, though Zufbar has recently dragged us into their war with the vampiric faction of Schwarzhaven. Nice one, Zufbar. Down to the campaign map now, and this turn our armies are on immediate recall to home territory. Thorgrim here was making his way happily towards Blackfire Pass in order to help Zufbar against its vampiric problems. And in charge of policing Death Pass is an army led by Zamnil Matakwaz, which is obviously the best dwarf name ever. However, Grimgor Ironhide has just popped up from the Dwarfen Underway with a 16-strong stack of greenskin filthmongers to threaten our home settlements on the Silver Road, so we've got our armies beating a rather panicked retreat towards him. Now here is the jewel in the High King's crown, mighty Karaz Akarak itself. Also known as Everpeak, this glittering city with its rich gemstone mine stands testament to dwarfen engineering might and marks the stout heart of our growing kingdom. We've been focusing on its civic development, and one result of this is a very tough garrison consisting of grudge throwers, quarrelers, thunderers, and a wall of elite defenders in the shape of longbeards and hammerers. Now, with the whole of the province under our control, we can enact commandments over it, and we're currently empowering the guilds to aid population growth and buff our trade income. Diving into the dwarf tech tree now, you can see how we're looking to dovetail that particular growth improvement with this particular technology, the autonomy of the holds. Now, this will supercharge the commandment we've issued and help us to expand our settlements much more swiftly. Now, the dwarf tech tree differs to those of the other races in that it follows two core disciplines. The way of the guilds brings improvements to civic matters such as growth, income, diplomacy, and the reduction of vampiric and chaos corruption. The way of the clans branch is devoted entirely to the improvement of various dwarfen battlefield units. As you can see here, we're trying to balance our research across both trees as we go, so our provincial development keeps pace with our increasing military might. Looking at the building browser for Karaz Akarak now, and we can see how certain high-tier building chains can only be constructed in higher-level settlements. So we're going to have to upgrade Karaz Akarak another 2 tiers to build, say, the Rune Forge or the Throne Hall of the High King. We've also implemented a neat hint system in the buildings UI to mark out any prerequisites you'll need in order to recruit certain units. So if we want to recruit flame-spewing iron drakes or arm them with mighty trollhammer torpedoes, you can see that a marker indicating that buildings in the engineer chain will be required. Okay then, let's end the turn as our armies are all out of action points for now. And as predicted, Grimgor has marched on one of our settlements. Now we have a single level 1 lord here, marshalling a teeny tiny garrison, versus Grimgor's significant force, so there's not much hope to be honest. He's also level 8, and as if that wasn't enough, he's already unlocked his fabled axe Gitsnik, and he's wearing the terrifying mask of E. Enough even to put a doughty dwarf to flight, though it pains my beard to say so. So Mount Squighorn is now in the hands of the Greenskins, and a grudge has been issued as a result. So let's open up the Damazkron, the Great Book of Grudges, and see what's what. Now, as factions mess with you during the game, these crimes are recorded and grudges are duly issued. Part of playing as the dwarfs involves settling these grudges. It's best to keep on top of them, as it's an affront to dwarven pride if vengeance is not exacted. Keep your outstanding grudges low and you'll enjoy improved public order and diplomatic relations with other dwarf clans. Let the grudges stack up though, and over time you'll lose their respect and begin to face increasingly negative consequences. Clearing grudges often brings a meaty cash reward, but may confer other benefits as well. This particular Groby Scum grudge earned us, for example, 3 turns of vastly increased leadership against the Greenskins during battles. So, with a grudge to settle and territory to reconquer, let's get our armies on the move. We're going to put Amnil here into marching stance and get him and his boys moving. And we're going to do the same for Thorgrim. We'll be looking to our High King to give Grimgor the heave-ho, and he's well equipped for the task. Clad in glittering scales and armed with the Shrieking Blade, he actually causes terror now, which also means he's also immune to it, so Grimgor's terrifying Mask of E won't be so terrifying to Thorgrim. We've got some nice veterancy building up now across his army, and he's travelling with a Thane hero character equipped with a rune of Stoicism, which can be activated in times of dire need to strengthen his morale. He'll also be useful when it comes down to brass tacks with Grimgor. And we're going for a pretty balanced character build with Thorgrim, buffing some of his campaign, battle and personal combat skills as we go. I particularly like Ancestral Grudge as it gives him some really solid weapon strength bonuses against greenskins. We've already unlocked the quest for Thorgrim's Axe of Grimnir, and if we take a look at our quest list, we can see that the next stage of the quest requires us to recruit 2 gyrocopter or gyro bomber units into his army. Now, a lot of love and storytelling has gone into these quests, and we're really hoping you'll enjoy the narrative accompaniment as well as the potent rewards. Okay, we'll leave Thorgrim there for now. I do hope you've enjoyed this slice of Dwarf Campaign gameplay, and do stay tuned for more walkthrough videos coming very soon.